It is March 8th, 2020, and we have arrived to the Falkland Islands. How long have you been doing this, Christine?
8 years. Roughly about 8 years.
And you said 35,000 acre sheep farm?
Yeah.
And there is the Pacific right there.
So this is that's the Bluff Cove Lagoon, and that is actually fresh water. Sometimes it breaks out and empties out into the sea, but for some this year it hasn't done so far.
So we're headed to see what again?
Gentoo penguins and king penguins.
All right, here we go. Here they are. Those penguins. This is gonna be great, Catherine. Look at that.
So
Here we go.
That lady there.
A couple of things I would like to tell you. First of all, to repeat what your drivers have said, they'll pick you up. Just here in this group here is our small group of kings. We've got 12 chicks, so 12 adults with them. The other adults are out at sea feeding. You'll recognise the kings because they're taller and they've got the orange flashes on their cheeks and on their chest.
Good morning.
Good morning. One's waddling away. Look at him run.
It's a little brisk and chilly this morning, and you can see their fur kind of like as if they have coats on, right? They look a little bit thicker than you normally think they look.
These are the 1-year-olds, and they're still losing some of their fluffy hair.
Now, right over here are the kings. See the ones with the kind of the gold orangey neck? Those are the king penguins, and those are quite large. Oh, this one here is waving at you, hon.
Hi. Hello.
This is really cool. They're with their chicks, the kings and their chicks right there, their babes. Mother Nature at its finest. Where you going? Come here. Don't run away. Doing, bud? Come on over here. Good morning. Birds flying overhead. Bluff Cove. It's all over. Here are the kings, and this type of penguin is called what?
The Gentoo.
The Gentoo, and he comes walking over this way as if he wants to go take a stroll this morning. And then he sees one of us and he walks back.
I don't think that gent spotted him.
Hilarious how they run. Look at that. Go, 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 go. Oh, some friends on the fields. sunny on a Sunday morning. It's March 8th here at the Falkland Islands. We just landed at Port Stanley, just about 3 hours ago.
And we're now at Bluff Cove Lagoon, where there are all these fabulous penguins and belted Galway cattle and sheep, the penguins. So there he goes, there he goes.
Lap it away.
Wait.
Make all of this?
No, I didn't.
Someone here on the island
Happy
did.
morning. Or the chef or the baker, and she makes it all by hand, and it's with a whole lot of love. Do you want a quick? What are you doing with that?
What do you think?
I think this is the diddle-dee jam that I'm trying to figure out.
Ah.
It's the thing you saw inside here.
How are you? You good? Oh yeah. Did Jane get that?
We'll see you ladies later.
All right, see you later.
You must love your work.
I do. I meet lovely people like you. Best vehicle I've had. Ford Ranger.
And you said it's just less than a week old.
Just less than a week old. Yeah.
Trying to get that Ford logo right there in the middle of your... There we go.
There you go.
Yes, we know now. Right. And you said this is limited edition, built in the UK?
Yeah, it's built in the UK, limited edition, all black.
Beautiful. There you go, Rick.
And it's a quartzite rock. Whereas the stuff on the road is a completely different rock. It's more of a sandstone rock.
And you can see the rock straight ahead too, right?
Yeah, that's all the rivers. It's all the way along the mountain. Some of them are massive, really massive. And you came in the bus down past one here.
Mm-hmm.
Back up to the main road. All these mountains from here all the way back into Stanley are into the best scene of 1982. Mount Challenger, which I've already mentioned, and the mountain directly behind it, which we won't be able to see unfortunately, Mount Kent, were the Argentines' outer rear defences from Stanley, and both those mountains were ultimately retaken.
Where are the sheep headed? All going that way.
Yeah, they're all going that way, not very far because they're all here because they'll be rounded up and moved over to the abattoir. So as we come down the hill here, if you look on the opposite side of the harbour, you'll see some names written in white painted stones. And those are the names of all our protection vessels from over the decades, dating back from the late 1890s. And they start with the oldest one on the left is the Barracuda, followed by the Beagle, then the Protector, then Endurance, which of course was the ship, one of the ships that was here in 82 and through the 80s. then Dumbarton Castle, and then HMS Clark.
Church Cathedral, right here in the Falkland Islands. Anglican Church, which of course is equivalent to our Episcopal Church. Do a panoramic view. And the town is back this way. The Great Britain mizzen mast. Thatcher Drive, a bust of Margaret. Did they just walk up here?
Yeah, this one's been like it all day.
He's been here all day. Don't run away, buddy. How you doing? How you doing?